Nick,
How you doing?
Stan the man here. You ready to do this thing, bro?
Yeah, I'm ready. I gotta leave in about 30 or 40 minutes to go rest, so
Well, we'll get this
just letting
done.
you know.
Okay, we'll get this done in about 20 then.
Alright, do you want to do like a video chat or just,
Actually, I do, bro.
alright, you want to like FaceTime me or,
No, actually, just you're just the voice behind the video. I'll be answering your questions today about some of the things
alright,
you're going through. So, why don't you just give me the lowdown here? I got the general idea your mom wrote to me,
well,
but tell me what's up.
yeah, I also have like an extra thing. I only have one kidney, so she thinks that I might have adrenal insufficiency because I only have one adrenal gland. And
Yes.
she said that leads to like slower heart rate, and I think that's my problem. I'm not. I think I have some digestive issues. And
Yeah.
I think
Why did they cut your
they're
kidney
both
out?
working like. I'm sorry, what was that?
Why did they cut your kidney out?
I was just born with one.
Say it again.
I was just born with one.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yep.
And so you've got one adrenal gland. That's very interesting. Were there any other birth defects or just the kidney?
No, well, I was born with a cleft lip, but that's nothing. That's it. It's just a kidney.
Okay, so yeah, you had a little bit of a rough start. So now what you've got is an opportunity to take your spirit and to utilize what you were given and make that the best that you can. You agree?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So what are the main
And that's
symptoms?
the point where like I'm trying to eat a lot healthier. I'm not eating any sugars, cookies. I used to just eat like 3 cookies a night, a full of ice cream, and yeah, I'm done with that. I eat my normal meal still, and I always take fruit, a lot of fruit drinks. Like I'll put a whole pineapple in the blender, and oranges. Yeah, I'm really struggling with green drinks, though. They just really are hard for me to get down.
Okay, have you ever had the lemon ginger blast?
No, I have not, but I've looked into it.
You've seen it?
Yeah.
What kind of juicer do you have?
But, well, we have a juicer. I don't know what kind it is, but
Okay.
it works pretty good.
Well, I'll tell you right now, bro, I can already,
But,
where you're at right
yeah, I
now,
just can't do them. Keep going.
I was just going to say, and then I'll let you continue, but I'm going to say where you're at, bro, I'll tell you. How old are you, Nick?
I'm 20 years old.
Okay.
Almost 21.
Okay, so you're just like everybody else about your age and just about everybody in the world. They do not eat enough herbs, green plant
Yeah.
foods. If you're really super clean and you're living in the tropics and the soil is mineral rich, you can eat a lot more fruits and sweets. We do run off carbohydrates, but that's at the higher levels. Right now, you're going to need to find a way to get those greens into your body. Do you?
I always make myself a really big salad, but that's just, I know you get like a lot more if you can just juice it and drink it a couple times a day.
Yes. So what kind of herbs are you putting on your salad is the question.
I just go with green peppers, lettuce, I'll throw in some spinach. I'm not good with the names of them, but she's got a couple growing outside. And I kind of just like usually forget about those, just stick with those 3, which I shouldn't, but
Well, don't worry about it, bro. What you're doing is you're about to get the download here. And so most people watching this video, and you too, you're going to have access to things like parsley. You're going to have access to...
yeah, that's partly what you got. I know that one for
That's
sure.
a good one for sure. In fact, if I was you, I would find a way to get a bundle of parsley in me every single day because that is one of the, more common herbs accessible to everyone, which
Yeah.
will help to cleanse the kidney that you do have and
makes
strengthen your
green drinks.
adrenals.
And she throws them in her green drink, and I don't know. I can't stomach the green drinks yet. They actually even like kind of hurt my stomach a little bit. I have a really sensitive stomach. A lot of foods will hurt it, especially if I like overeat. So if I get too full, because I'm really skinny, so I'm trying to eat a little more, get like a little bit of weight on me, and
I just made a video for that.
I'll have a stomach ache for hours.
If you do what?
If I like overeat, I'll have a stomach ache that just doesn't go away. I use pure enzymes. Those work magic. Those things are awesome.
Yeah, you're right. I'm glad. That was my next thing is the enzymes. I'm glad you're already taking those. How many of those are you taking? Before and after meals?
I take like 4 before. And,
Are you taking the Lifezyme or the Purazyme?
Is the Lifezyme like the powder?
Excellent. My favorite.
So in a drink. Well, see that is also that kind of hurts my stomach. You know what kabuki tea is?
Kombucha.
Or kabuki, yeah. I'm not sure like how it's pronounced, but like comes from a mushroom. She has like a mushroom sitting in tea, and it's really like strong. So I'll take like a teaspoon of it. It's got like all that good bacteria in it, and I'll take like a teaspoon of it or a couple spoons of it and throw it in one of my drinks, and it just like I know it's bad because every time I do it, it'll like give me a really bad stomach, and I know it's good for me, but I think it doesn't just because I have so much of that bad bacteria in my stomach.
Yep.
Like, she thinks I have H. pylori. I probably do. A lot of people have that.
Yeah, everybody does. It's just that if it gets out of balance, you basically have an issue right now with your internal ecology. Are you taking the Pyridine probiotics as well?
Powder?
The probiotics.
Yeah, I try to here and there, but it really does get my stomach turning, and like it really makes me like burp a lot. And so it sometimes makes me feel like I gotta throw up. I mean, I never do. I just feel like my mouth will start watering.
Okay. It's pretty obvious what you're dealing with, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You have a major infestation of bad bacteria, maybe even a worm or two, or worms.
Yeah. Also, sorry, it could be a parasite. So.
Yeah. So you're going to have to see those parasites are little sons of guns. I'd say the other word, but it's socially inappropriate. But they will run your game, and they will run your life, and they will not let you eat healthfully. They will not let you think healthfully. They will not let you live healthfully because they are of the devil, okay? And I hardly ever say things like that. But they are able to live in an environment that is damp, moist, and without electrical conduction. In other words, you are short of minerals because you ate a lot of sugars and probably breads.
I used to eat a ton of sugar growing up. No limits.
Okay, so that's what you've got.
I know.
You've got bacteria and yeasts and fungus, and you got to clean yourself up, and the way you're going to do it is the green juices. Slowly but surely bringing those greens in, because I guarantee you those little sugars eaters, they do not like chlorophyll, they do not like minerals, they do not like healthful, loving energy. Love knocks them out. And so the love is created through the conductivity of the mineralization of your body. So when you take if you take something like a totally pure probiotic, like Pyridine, and those healthy bacteria,
reacts to it.
yes, sir. That's because you are infested with, bacteria, yeast, and probably parasites as well, which can only proliferate in a GI tract which is conducive to that, which is a lack of fiber, which is a lack of minerals, and Most particularly, they hate chlorophyll. And the hot peppers as well are beneficial to start destroying those bad bacteria. That's why the lemon ginger blast is so good, because it's delicious.
What's in the lemon ginger blast? I don't remember. I know you got a video on it.
I'll say it right here so you can get it, and then it'll be on this video, because I can't repeat the lemon ginger blast too many times. But the lemon ginger blast consists of, for me, heavy on the apples, cucumber. I like to go heavy on the apples, not everything else, just because I like it. It's like I like a sweet green apple juice in the morning to wake up my day. So apples, cucumber, celery, then mint, lemon, ginger, turmeric, some type of hot pepper, usually.
What was that last one? Turmeric?
Turmeric, yes, anti-inflammatory, antioxidizing, also antiparasitic as well, and antiviral. So, and then the next, that's the body, and then you can use whatever greens you've got. And here's my list of suggestions: 2 or 3 of these types of greens. 1. So that what I just said there, that was the body, and then whatever greens you have available that are fresh, and I'll tell you the list of that now: kale, cilantro, arugula, dandelion, parsley. Dandelion? Arugula.
Arugula?
Very beneficial.
Do you know how to spell it?
Argula. And dandelion and arugula is my favorite, but I'll throw in there whatever's in there. I'll throw in 2, 3, or 4 of those different herbs. I've even thrown broccoli in there. You can throw lettuce. It's not the most nutrient dense or medicinal, which I'm going for when I drink the lemon ginger blast, but you get the hint.
Yeah.
Now see, all y'all watching this video,
green.
That's right, man. Y'all are gonna be, and here's another thing, bro, and you're gonna be getting sick. They're gonna run you until you overpower them with your mind. You don't have to kill yourself.
That's my problem. Those green drinks, she does them in the blender.
Yeah.
And it's the pulp that really gets me, like, getting it down.
Mm-hmm.
But can I run this through like the juicer? Is that?
If your mom's watching, or have your mom get a Green Star.
She goes right for the blender. She's past it. She doesn't care.
She's past what?
She doesn't care what it tastes like. She just gets it down.
Yeah, well, the thing is if you look at my recipes on my DVDs and on my videos, like, everything tastes good. I mean, if I drink a 32-ounce...
I've always, preferred my vegetables separate. I'll eat carrots, I'll eat cucumbers, it's like when... But eating it doesn't get, that punch.
The thing is
all together.
Juicing isn't natural, but then neither are the foods, and neither is the soil. The soil's depleted. So is it natural to drink 8 or 10 or 12 carrots? Not really, but at the same time, 1 carrot that was grown 100 years ago would be the equivalent nutritionally to 10 or 12 carrots. So we're extracting the fiber, and this is for cases like this. And I just think, what the hell, if you're going to do it, you might as well keep knocking back the juices, because then you're just saturating and easily absorbing all those minerals, that living water, and it goes straight into the bloodstream. That way people like you can just start getting saturated with minerals, which is the problem for everybody. The lack of minerals, and then what happens is 1 or 2 minerals get depleted, and then it sets up a domino effect because each mineral synergistically works off of each other. There's the enzymes activate the minerals, see? So everything in the minerals activate the enzymes. So it's a circular, synergistic process. And so but where do we get those bioavailable minerals? We get them from the nutrient-dense soil. The greens pick them up in particular concentrations, and if you had fruit that was grown in rich soil, like the fruit here in the tropics, you'd have those minerals in there as well, and you'd have the enzymes as well. So that's why we use enzyme supplementation. That's why we, to activate, because people are so depleted. They're like, I'm getting healthier and healthier every day by living here in my natural environment and eating the way that I do. But I'm still, the potential to be like a squirrel which jumps from tree to tree, or having that type of vitality, most humans don't, have never known it, and can't even conceive of what's our potential is for vitality, because we're so depleted, so mineral deficient, so enzyme deficient. So we're looking for enzymes, we're looking for minerals, we're looking for hydration, we're looking for cellular respiration, breathability. And so that's going to come from water, and that's going to come from the ability of those bioavailable minerals to be absorbed into your blood so that they can make it to the glands, because the minerals feed the glands. And so you've got two things going on. You've got depleted glands from lack of minerals, and you've got sugar, excess sugar, which leads to certain types of microbacteria in the GI tract. As soon as you take some probiotics, they start acting up. Why? They throw riots in the street because the probiotics from Pyridine are like the cops. And all the little sugar guys that are in your gut, those are the robbers. And right now you are living in the ghetto, and there's like 5 cops, okay? And as soon as they send in the SWAT team with 25 cops and machine guns to start cleaning up the streets, there's a riot. And guess what? The 5,000 gangsters push the police out and say, hell no, this is our neighborhood, and the police cannot infiltrate.
Yeah.
You've got to bring in more police by drinking more green juice and taking more probiotics and just going through it slowly but surely. It doesn't have to be super.
Slow.
What's that?
I try to do it real slow, or just hardly any of the time, because I don't like doing it before I have to go ref hockey or something, because I'm afraid I'll get sick midway through, because I'll do it and I'll be fine for a little bit, and then I'll start to feel it. And I'll just have a stomach ache for a couple hours, and they get pretty bad. And so I'll do it if I don't have. I'll do a lot more if I don't have much to do that day. But just going to school and having to sit through class with it, it's rough. So it's tough, but I keep doing it here and there.
Okay.
I haven't really been able to get past that feeling at all yet. It's even the smallest little bit still does it.
Okay. Well, keep working at it, bro, because you're doing it right. You if you've got a big day at the office, you don't do. It's just you got to be smart about it. You don't do a big something or other, whatever it is, when you're gonna when you have a big day at the office. But when you have the weekend off, that's when you do your liver gallbladder flush or whatever. Or you take, if you're having issues with the probiotics and you take those and it messes you all up, then you don't do that when you've got to go ref a game. You do that on the weekend when you can lay around and let those babies start working. But let me ask you something, bro. Are you doing the cultured coconut almond yogurt?
No, I am not.
Okay, that's what you need to do.
Coconut milk and with pineapples and oranges.
Yeah, you're still getting too much sugar, bro, and they can handle that.
Is that?
I mean, fruit is good because they can handle it. They like that. They're like, okay, fruit sugar is good enough. But what they don't want is the greens. Now, see, what happens, bro, when you get to where I'm at, you can eat a high fat, high sugar, high greens, high anything. I ain't going to eat no cooked food, pizza, rice, burgers, nothing like that. I eat a whole raw food diet, but I can, once you got the fire, because you've taken the enzymes, and you take the enzymes every day, and you've got the herbs and that of the green juices that keep this clean. There's no bugs in my gut. I got rid of the parasites in my body by drinking a tablespoon of cayenne, 90,000 heat units, every day for a month. And then I'd go into the desert and put the sun on my stomach just like it's here, and this is for most people, I don't even recommend it, so please don't follow my advice if you can't hang. But this is what I did, because I knew I had parasites, you know? And I'm not saying I'm totally perfect yet either, but I drank lemon, cayenne water, and let it sit in my guts, and put the sun on my stomach. Parasites hate the sun. They hate the green juice. They hate the pyridynes. They hate the enzymes. They don't like the green foods. They like sugar, meat, decomposing foods, which is, ta-da, cooked foods. That's why I always promote raw, because it's not a fresh lychee or a ripe pineapple or a ripe papaya or celery. It's not rotting. It's not fermenting. And it's vegetable fiber and cellulose, so it passes through without creating a lot of gas or mucus or pus or decomposition. That's why fruits and herbs are the food for mankind. So get on the coconut almond yogurt, because that might be an easier, more benign way for your system to absorb and start to begin the process of slowly bringing your microflora into your GI tract so that you can start absorbing. You've got a major issue, bro, and there's no way I can tell you without looking at you and hanging out with you for a while exactly what's going on, but the general idea here is that you are invaded from all the sugar that you ate, and you need to strengthen yourself up by being vigorous and conscious about it and working your way into crap. Sorry about that. Anyways, so I got distracted from the text. I've been waiting for my buddy Zach to get a hold of me for a while. Anyways, bro, you got work ahead of your hands. And here's what I'll tell you. More important than anything else, all this data and information, is you need to be committed to this. And you need to say to yourself, I'm going to do whatever it takes. If you have that attitude and you say, I'm going to do whatever it takes and I'm going to enjoy the process, the right information, the right video, the right book, the right everything will come to you. But you have to have faith, and you have to believe, and you have to say to yourself, health is awesome. Health is awesome. Health is awesome, and I'm so blessed. You know, you create a positive attitude, and you get, because that's the other thing. Parasites, viruses, bacteria, yeast, fungus, they don't like positive attitude. They can't handle love. Love is the most powerful anti-parasitic in the world. Okay?
Yep.
So, did you get some information that you're going to be able to use today?
Yes, a lot.
Okay, good.
A bunch.
I think you got a good handle on it. Burning questions.
Yeah. Alright, so green drinks in like the blender versus the juicing. Should I just start with the juicing? Because I used to do the green drinks out of the blender, you know, just a couple here and there, you know, like 2 or 3 a week. And I used to like wake up, throw grapes. She does grapes, spinach, a bunch of those herbs like parsley and lemon. And it's just really, really rough for me.
Yeah, well, dude, that would be rough for me too. No offense, Mama, but you got to get Blending Mastery by DTM and get the right, because all my food tastes good. People make these combinations. I don't think I could drink that, bro, and I'm a super soldier.
Yeah.
Because you got to know it's an art.
Shoves me away. You know, I tried.
Here's what it is, dog. Pineapple, coconut, banana, spinach, parsley. Now that will taste good. That other with
coconut.
What's that?
Spinach and parsley.
Yeah, and what you've got with that is that you'll have the sweetness, so your little trippers won't be tripping, but you'll also start the process of slowly moving your way into a green, clean machine. So you slowly start to introduce the herbs into your body, and then you can get more and more. Pretty soon, your DTM style, you know, Dave the Raw Food Trucker, Dan McDonald, sitting there at the restaurant drinking 48 ounces of wheatgrass juice. Woohoo! Or you can knock back like 32 ounces of dandelion and just totally purge your liver, you know. But
Yeah.
Everyone's got to work up towards that, you know. But so for now, work your way slowly. Now here's what I'm going to suggest. Blenders are awesome. They're not as therapeutic. Juicing's more therapeutic. So if your mom's watching this, you guys can watch this later. Get the Green Star. It's $500. Everyone should have a Green Star if you're serious about juicing and getting the most a bang for your buck with the greens and having the most structured, easily absorbable, remagnetized, and organized green juice. Next best bet for $250, $269 is the Omega. If you can't do the jump to the Green Star, which I highly recommend, that's my favorite juicer, hit the Omega at $250, because then you're still going to get the greens, not as good, not remagnetized, but still a high quality juice. If all you've got is a centrifugal, you're wasting a lot of the greens, and you're not getting the medicinal qualities of the greens when you're doing centrifugal.
A lot easier than I can do it in the blender.
So, right, the blender is good. Eating it is the ultimate, but most people don't have an hour to sit around and eat 2 bundles of parsley.
It'll take me a good 45 minutes to eat one of those big salads I make.
So if blending is all you've got, then hook it up. You can use some green powders as well. Vitamineral green, greener grasses is really good. And you can just take water, banana, and greener grasses and slowly start to work your way. But make sure you're getting outside in the sunlight, getting a lot of fresh air, getting a lot of vigorous activity to build your appetite so you have the absorbability. If you don't exercise...
Well, this is the other issue. Sometimes, my heart kind of beats really slow, and it's been beating probably like high 40s to low 50s on an average lately. And I'll go out and I'll toss the football with my friends and stuff, and I'll run around for about 5 or 10 minutes, and then I'll just get like super lightheaded, and I'll have to stop. You know, I'll come back and I can do it again, but
Okay.
like, doing high activity things like just like it gets me really quick.
What about walking?
I can do walking.
Okay, well then walk, and then the next day, walk further, and then the day after that, walk further. You need to strengthen your adrenals, which will help to strengthen your heart. And then what also probably is happening is that you start to get oxygenated, and your little sugar babies, they only like the anaerobic and not the aerobic. They like the musty, dark, damp, no oxygen environment. As soon as you start getting oxygenated, the blood starts flowing to the GI tract where they're all inhabiting. The oxygenation gets into the blood, it gets into and on and around, and they don't like that. So you're living in an anaerobic situation, so you need to slowly but surely work your way into physical fitness by walking is the best because it's the most gentle. You can walk 2 blocks one day, 3 blocks the next, 5 blocks the next, a mile the next day, then you're walking 2 miles, and then you're getting vigorous and fit. Take your time, go slow, but be steady and never give up on oxygenation and tonification through cellular respiration, which is breathing. Find a way to breathe, and then when they start giving you hell every which way but loose, realize what's going on, that you've got the devil inside of you. And most people have the devil from pizza and cheese and fish in Mexico and worms and parasites and fungus and yeast and molds because they're living in dampness, they're eating sugar, they're eating dead animals, they're eating processed cooked grains with gluten and slimy sludge waste, and they're not eating the proper diet, which should be fruits and herbs, especially when you're dealing with health issues like this. And now there's a lot more to the dietary thing, and nobody's right or wrong, but when it comes to cleansing yourself, there's only one way, and that's getting all the mucus out and getting everything back up online by saturating the body with minerals and oxygen and living water and proper thinking, positive thinking as well. So do what you got to do. The juicing's the therapeutic. If you can get around to that, that's going to change your game up in a big way. If all you've got is the blender, hook it up, but get blending mastery for the love of
for the love of the Lord, because if these people are making these blending concoctions, and I'm like, I could never drink that. Pineapple, banana, asparagus, chicken stock. It's just like, what? It's like weird. You know what I mean? And I'm like, I could not eat that. Strawberries and it's such a mishmash. It's got to be like banana, mango, and spinach. Zhink. You know what I mean? Something that's synergistic and conductive instead of grapes and strawberries and lemons and limes and apples and tangerines and papaya and spinach and lettuce and arugula and it's just like, it tastes terrible. It's no good. I hear that so often. I'm like, how could you choke that down? You got to get a master raw food chef and go see his DVDs. That's why I make the DVDs, because every single thing tastes good except for maybe one or two of them that have the watercress in it. Nothing you can ever do makes watercress taste good. It ain't going to happen, but it's a major blood purifier. I hope that you were blessed today, my brother.
What's that?
I hope that you were blessed today by this video.
Oh, yeah. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you for taking the time to share with us and being vulnerable to share, because I think that this is going to help a lot of people. Your situation, the reason why I chose to do a video consult with you is because it is not rare and it's very common, and I thought that your energy and your mom's energy was a good vibe, so I hooked it up. And I know you're going to do well, bro. You stick to it.
Yeah.
I'm in the game.
I
I want to tell you something, bro. I'm in the game for 15 years, man. And it gets better and better, and you get happier and healthier and more tonified as people say you're getting older. Well, no, you're not. You're getting younger if you do it right with your mind, with your diet, and you allow your heart to be purified by being emotionally stable and strong, by observing yourself and allowing purification to take place on every level. Are you evolving, or are you staying the same, or are you de-evolving? So evolve, expand, into, and allow the biggest and the best and the brightest part. Oh, temperature. Oops, it's sitting in the sun here. So anyways, I think we were pretty much wrapped up there. Uh-oh. Anyways, quiet. Stop. Oh, there we go. Okay. So anyways, thank you, everyone. I'll give Nick a call back when this phone cools down. I hope you learned something from this video. Thank you very much for taking care of yourself and allowing me to be of service. I've thought about this stuff a lot. I've had to go through a lot of these things, and it does get better and better. It does get better and better if you are willing to do that. And I'm talking about health, wealth,